In this video, we're going to provide an overview of the TiMax panLab user interface. This is the main TiMax panLab screen. You can reach it at any time by selecting the Panner button on the main toolbar. The screen is divided into three panels. The central panel is our 3D panner. This is where you'll place objects and build your sound design. You can move objects by clicking and dragging them on the panner. You can rotate the camera position by clicking on any empty space on the panner and dragging the mouse. When the panner background turns grey, you can manipulate objects on the height axis. At any time, you can click this button to return the camera to the default position. The left panel is where you'll find lists of items. The panel has been divided into three sections for sources, speakers, and snapshots. You can select one or multiple items in a list, and you'll notice that the selection is also highlighted in the panner. Where multiple items are selected, they can be manipulated together. We call the right-hand side panel the inspector. The contents on the right panel is contextual and will change depending on object selection. Again, where multiple objects are selected, they can be manipulated together using this panel. Speakers are added and removed from the panner in the Speaker Manager. The Speaker Manager can be reached from this button in the toolbar. Speakers are organised into zones, and zones are organised into stacks. For more information on stacks and zones, please watch our Algorithm Explainer video. With a zone selected, you can click the Add Speaker button. This will add a new loudspeaker to the selected zone, and will automatically link it to an output. We can change which output it is linked to from this drop-down menu. Sources are added and removed from a file in the Source Manager. The Source Manager can be reached from this button in the main toolbar. As a note, if you're connecting to QLab, the process of adding QLab cues to a panLab file is slightly different and is covered in the QLab integration video. For everyone else, to add a new source, click the Add Source button. You have the choice to either create a mono or a multi-channel source with up to 8 input channels. To demonstrate, let's add one mono source and one multi-channel source with 6 input channels to our file. The new mono source is automatically linked to the first available input channel. It has taken its name from the connected channel. We can change which input channel it's linked to from this drop-down menu. The new multi-channel source is linked to the next available 6 input channels. We can change which input channels it's linked to from this pop-up window. Let's rename it as our 5.1 source, as that is the default channel layout for a 6-channel source. We will need to add our new speaker and our new sources to the panner before we can use them, so let's head back to the panner window to place them. You will notice that our new objects are displaying this hand icon. The hand icon means we still need to place the objects on the panner. We can drag and drop them from the left-hand side panel onto the panner to position them. Our new speaker and our 2 new sources have been successfully added to the panner. Finally, let's take a quick look at our multi-channel source. You will see that when we select the source, panLab displays each channel position on the panner. We are also presented with this direction handle. If we move the direction handle, we can manipulate the width and angle of the multi-channel source. Multi-channel sources are added with a default channel layout. Each source can be given its own custom layout, which can be edited from this Layout button. From here, you can modify the channel positions, assign a specific LFE channel, and manipulate the width and angle of the source.